Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of health. I know you're super excited to be here. Anyway, if you did not finish yesterday's work, so if you did not get day 1's things completed, if you did not yet take the quiz or finish the warm-up, wrap-up, and notes, now is the time. So stop this video, go back to yesterday, and get those done. As a reminder, that will not happen in the future. You will have to complete each day's quiz that day. So you need to get yesterday's work done and today's work done. Today is a fairly short day, but you need to get today's quiz completed today before the end of class. So that's part of your participation points for the day. If you don't get through the day's video and the day's notes, you didn't get done your participating for the day. So you have to get those finished. So make sure you get to the quiz, today's quiz, and yesterday's also, because both of those are going into the grade book today. So make sure those two things get finished. Don't worry about your All About Me square. You'll have time to work on that at the end of class today, and you'll still have time to work on it tomorrow during class as well. Okay? So go back to yesterday if you didn't get it done. If you did, let's move forward. Today is day 2, Health Triangle. So you are going to be looking at the board, and the board will always tell you the date and the title of the video. So you're putting that in your notebook. So yesterday you had your first day, okay? Day 2 is here, title, date. You're doing your warm-up and your wrap-up on this page, and then you have your notes, remember, on the back, so that if we tore this page out, this whole day would be together on one page, okay? So this is where you're starting today's work. All right, warm up. Remember, you're starting it on the front page, the front of the next page in your notebook. All right, make 3 lists. The first list is of things that affect your physical health. The second list is of things that affect your mental health. The third list is of things that affect your social health, okay? So when you're putting this in your notebook, you can just make a chart here, and physical, mental, social. I'd like you to do at least 3 under each side of your health triangle. So this is the sides of your health triangle. You have a physical side, you have a mental, emotional side, and you have a social side of your health triangle. So I want you to think of at least 3 things. And if you're not sure, just guess. Just put something down that you think will go under it. And as we go through our lesson today, you'll figure out if those fit in that category or if they were wrong, okay? So 3 things under physical, 3 things under mental, emotional, and 3 things under social. Okay, so go ahead and pause your video and get that done. And when you're done with that, come back on. So pause, finish the warm-up. Okay, you should have paused and finished your warm-up, so welcome back. We are going to go over the notes now. So in your notebook, you should have completed your warm-up under the warm-up side. You are now turning the page, and on the back, you are going to complete the notes that I'm going to give you now. Okay, yes, you are writing them down. Yes, they need to be in your notebook. Remember, there is a midterm and there's a final for health. You'll take a test at 3 weeks, you'll take another test at 6 weeks. Everything that you have in your notebook can be used on the test. So if you don't write it in your notebook, you won't get to use it on your test, which is a big deal. And I don't give retakes. So if you fail your test, you fail your test. I'm giving you every opportunity right now to get the information down in your notebook so that you have it as a resource for your test, and you shouldn't need a retake. So please take advantage of this time and get these notes written down in your notebook, okay? So you flipped your page over, and you're writing now on the back of this page under where you have, oh, I'm gonna rip it out, under where it says notes. All right, here we go. Physical health. What did you come up with? What did you think physical health was? Did you think it was things dealing with your body? Anything that affects your body? Ding, ding, you were right. You are a winner. Good job. All right, definition. So now we're under notes on the back side. Physical health, the way the parts and systems of your body work together. So that's the definition. Examples include exercise, nutrition, getting enough sleep, showering, brushing your teeth, injuries, illnesses, drugs, and alcohol. Okay, so that is the physical health. Anything that plays a role in how your body functions is your physical health. Okay, having a poor diet plays a role in how your body functions. You don't have as much energy. You don't have, your brain doesn't function as well. You're less likely to control your moods and your anger. So eating healthy is super important. Exercise does the same thing. So anything that's affecting your body that's going to have any kind of impact on your body is physical health. Okay, getting enough sleep, that's 100% a physical health thing. And yes, it affects your mental and social health, and yes, it affects your social health, but it's because your body can't regulate itself because you didn't get enough sleep the night before. So that is a physical health characteristic. Showering and brushing your teeth, those are things that go into hygiene. So any kind of hygiene things, brushing your hair, washing your hands, like especially washing your hands, because that leads to spreads of illnesses, and illnesses are also things that affect your physical health. So getting sick, if you have pneumonia or a cold or the flu, that's all physical health. Your body isn't well. Your body isn't capable of doing things. Okay, same thing if you get an injury, sprained ankle, broken arm, concussion. Those are all physical health characteristics because your body isn't able to do the things that it's supposed to do when it's healthy. Drugs and alcohol fall into that category as well because it is affecting the state of your brain, which yes affects your mental and social health, but it's actually physically altering how your brain functions. It physically alters your heart rate and your blood vessels and things that your body is doing inside your body. So those are just like tobacco smoke, any kind of illegal drug. Alcohol is a depressant. It slows everything down. That is physically altering how your body works. So that is a physical health characteristic. Okay, when people think of health, they usually think of physical health characteristics, but health is 3 sides and you want a balanced triangle. So just because you're sick, like just because you're vomiting or you're throwing up, it doesn't mean that you're completely unhealthy. Okay, your mental health could be up where it needs to be. Your social health could be up where it needs to be. Maybe your friends are coming over and that makes you feel good. That's good social and mental, emotional health. And then once your body has healed, you're back to being a completely well person. All 3 sides of your triangle being balanced. So just because you're sick, it doesn't mean that you're completely a totally unwell or unhealthy person. It just means that physically you aren't up to where you normally are. Okay, so that's your physical health side. Moving on to mental health. Mental health includes your feelings about yourself, how you feel in comparison, is what that should say, in comparison to others, and how you meet the demands of daily life. So, and that would work too. Include your feelings about yourself, how you feel you compare in relation to others, and how you meet the demands of daily life. So comparison or compare in relation, either one is fine. Examples include stress, schoolwork, self-esteem, anxiety, paranoia, depression, anger management, and coping skills. Okay, mental health is big for middle schoolers. Mental health is something that a lot of you are struggling with because you are venturing out on your own. This is a completely different atmosphere than elementary. You're beginning to go through puberty. Your body is changing. You're not just physically your body is changing, but mentally your thought processes are changing. You're starting to become more like an adult. You are not an adult, but you are headed that direction. So it's a time where mentally you start to question things and you have a hard time sometimes coping, and you don't want to rely on your parents, but you need to rely on your parents, especially to talk through tough situations, to have them help you manage your stress and to have them help you get through times that are difficult. Okay, so when you're talking about mental and social health, coping with your stress, coping with any big things that happen in your life, maybe a parent's divorce, or you didn't make a basketball team, or your family's moving away to a new school. So those are all things that you have to be able to cope with, and that comes into your mental, emotional health. Okay. If you get anxious about tests and you are a fidgeter, or you like play with your hair, pull on your ears, those are all mental health issues. Being able to cope with how you're feeling and do so in a way that keeps you calm and relaxed. Okay. Mental health also includes the ability to learn and process things. So being able to complete your homework, turn things in on time, being able to sit through class and listen to your teachers, being able to just learn from not just teachers but coaches and parents, and absorb that information and be able to process that information. That's also mental health. So it's a lot about how you feel, self-esteem, but it also involves your cognitive learning experiences as well. Okay, so that's mental health. I'll show you one more time. The definition: your feelings about yourself, how you feel you compare in relation to others, and how you meet the demands of daily life. And those are some examples. Okay, so moving on to social health. Social health involves your relationships with other people and how well you can work and play with others. Okay, examples are sports teams, friendships, youth groups, bullying, volunteering, negative and positive peer pressure. So social health is how you interact with others. It's how you are capable of being around and with other people. Are you friendly? Are you compassionate? Do you empathize with other people? Are you respectful? So those are things that we're looking for in strong social health skills. Are you able to communicate effectively with somebody else? Okay, without screaming or yelling at them, without ignoring them, without causing the drama that is middle school. Okay, that is social health. Like, you don't need to be running around spreading gossip, spreading rumors, telling everybody everyone else's business. That is not good social health. Okay, so we're looking for people that are, for strong social health skills, people that are kind and compassionate, people that show integrity and respect and are able to communicate and interact with not just their peers, but teachers, coaches, parents, youth group leaders. Any interaction with any other person is a social health interaction. Okay, how you act on a team, how you, like when we're in PE and we talk about being a good teammate, being able to pass the ball, or playing when you're part of a group, actually doing your work and contributing and talking and, you know, being a part of the group. That is social health. Okay, not bullying others, not trying to demean others and talk down to them. That is good social health. Okay, also goes into that positive and negative peer pressures, like saying to a friend, hey, come smoke with me, is definitely a negative peer pressure. Boo on the social health side. Saying to a friend, hey, come on, let's study for that math test, thumbs up, we like that. Okay, that's good social health. All right, last definition for today is wellness, an overall state of being or total health. It's all three sides of the triangle encompassed into one. Okay, so when all three sides, the physical, mental, and social health, are all together equal, you are overall wellness. You have total health. If one side is lacking, like if you're sick and your physical health is down, then it is not a state of total health. Okay, you might have these two sides going, but this side is a little bit low, and as soon as that gets back up, you will be back to total health, but at the time, your total health isn't complete. Okay, awesome. All right, moving on to our wrap-up question. So you've turned your page back over. So you were taking notes on this side. Now you're back onto the front side. Underneath your warm-up is your wrap-up questions. And I just answered this. Why is it important to have a health triangle that is balanced? Because it provides wellness. And you don't want one side to be low while the other sides are high. So, how can the decisions you make every day affect your level of wellness? So think about your decisions that you make every single day. You decide what you're going to eat. You decide if you're going to exercise. You decide if you're going to be kind to others or if you're going to be mean to others. You decide if you are going to talk positively about yourself. Like, hey, I did great on this math test today. I'm super proud of myself. Or if you're going to say something like, I'm such a dummy. I keep missing things that are so easy. So those are the decisions that you make that are affecting these sides of your health triangle. So how can the decisions you make every day affect your level of wellness? And is it true that if you are not physically sick, that's what they mean, physically sick, that you are healthy? And explain why you think that is true or not true. And I talked about that earlier in this video. Okay. All right. That is all for today. Notes and warm up and wrap up. So you have an assignment. So after you're done watching this video, go take your quiz and then do the assignment, and then you work on your All About Me square. Awesome. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.